Okay, so now we're moving on to lesson 55 in math for the week. I really think this one's going to be pretty easy for you guys. It's almost going backwards from what you've been doing in the last lesson. It's common denominators. Everything's the same on the denominator side, and we're just adding and subtracting fractions that have common denominators. They have pictures that go along with it, so I'm just going to show you a little bit, and this should be a pretty short video. So I'm going to bring up my whiteboard and share it with you. All right, so on that worksheet, you saw that there were pictures with, let's say I'm adding, say I have two things that are split into, oh my gosh, it is really hard for me to draw on this thing. So let's say thirds. Thirds, those aren't quite perfect thirds, but we're gonna pretend that they are. And we're saying that we are going to color in, and I'm just gonna put a stamp in 1/3 of this box and say 2/3 of that box. And we will add together, put a little plus sign. So this is 1/3 plus 2/3. Remember that when you add fractions or subtract fractions, the denominator stays the same. So our answer is going to be in thirds, and we add the numerators only. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So you have the picture of 1/3 plus 2/3 is 3/3. Easy peasy. All right. And then the other thing you're going to be doing is subtracting them. So let's say this time we have a circle, and let's see if I can draw a perfect-ish circle. All right. We will split these circles in, let's say, 6. Okay. So, oops, undo. So I'm going to split them in half first, and then split each side into, let's go right through the middle and right through the middle. That's pretty good. All right, right? If I do say so myself. All right, right through the middle and right through the middle. Okay, I'm going to use my stamp again because that makes it easy. This time I'll use stars. All right, so let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sixths. And I'm going to do the same 5 sixths over here, except this time when we subtract, we cross out, right? So we have 5 sixths, and we're going to cross, oh, whoops, undo, sorry. Cross out 3 sixths. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go like this, minus. So this was 5 sixths. Oh, look at that 6. And we subtracted, we crossed out 3 of those sixths, right? So minus 3 sixths. And again, adding and subtracting fractions, the denominator stays the same. So it's gonna be 6 still on the bottom. And then we just subtract the top. 5 minus 3 is 2. So I don't think anything on that worksheet is over 1. So we're not going to worry about that right now. And we will be going into that on the next lesson, over 1. I'm excited for the next lesson because it's exactly the lesson we did the day that we left. All right. Hopefully that explains that. And remember that if you are having a problem knowing what to do in math, you can always have your parent email me and I can set up a Zoom meeting to show you. I've had a couple students do that. So thank you for those students that did that. It was so fun to work with you and see your faces. But if you don't understand it, yeah, email me and I'll set up a Zoom meeting, or you can try to Zoom me in from 2 to 3 every day. I'm just going to have an open Zoom time. So if I see you want in, you can use that code in your week at a glance to Zoom into the office hours 2 to 3 o'clock Zoom time. If you just do that without making an appointment, you might have to wait if I'm working with someone else. So yeah, there's today's lesson in math. I hope it works for you. Bye.